Hi guys, so I want to show you how to create a scene on GoGuardian. That way you can lock down your students' Chromebooks to where they can only go to the sites that you want them to. So I'm going to go into my 5th period, actually start a session. Once you start the session, you want to come here to change scene. So I started a session, just to review, I started a session and I'm coming here to change scene. Once I'm in my scenes, as you can see, I already have some here, but I'm going to come here to create a scene. And this is where you're going to create it. So first I'm going to give it a title. Like right now I have some teachers who need a scene for Dreambox. So I'm going to name mine Dreambox. And I'm going to come here and I'm going to switch this to block mode. I want it to block everything except this particular site. So you've got to change this to block mode or it won't work. Now, there's one bad thing about how our stuff is set up. There's going to be several little things that they need to get to in order to get to Dreambox. So I'm going to send out a list that you can use to create various scenes and what websites you need to put. So for instance, for Dreambox, I've got to add, looks like 6 different sites, and that's mainly so they can still get to the Launchpad and everything. So I'm going to add that one. This is all stuff that is related to the Launchpad. So I'm typing them, click add. You do have to do them separately, and you need to type them just like they are listed in the material I'm going to email. And you can, if you have the ability, I'm doing 2 separate computers because of this recording, you can copy and paste. So don't think that you don't have that ability. Let me share one quick little glitch that I have noticed. Is I have discovered it is better for the kids to get on the site that I want to lock them down into before I start the scene. Because sometimes, even though I've put in all of these sites for the Dreambox, some reason it still acts a little wonky. So I always tell my students, you've got 2 minutes. If you're not on this website in 2 minutes, there's going to be a discipline action. And, I do give some leniency if I see a kid's really struggling. All right. So as you can see, I've went here, typed in all the sites that I needed to type in out of the sheet, and clicked add. You don't have to touch any of this stuff up here. Don't even worry about it. So I just wanted to point that out. Once you change this to block, gave it a name, added in the websites that they are allowed to go to, you come here to save scene. All right. I'm now going to go back into my classroom, go back into my 5th period, go to the session that I was in, and I can come here to change scene. And I've got to find it. There it is, Dreambox. I click Dreambox, and once I click it, it then locks down your students. So that's all there is to creating a scene in order for you to have your students locked down.